Hello, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe and like. I want to talk about Dangote today briefly, and this is a man that is a great inspiration to every one of us. And if you are an entrepreneur, if you're a young African growing up thinking about what to do or thinking about possibilities, let Dangote's story become an inspiration to you. Dangote grew up in Africa. He then studied abroad. He studied in Egypt. He started business as a trader, just importing items from overseas to Nigeria, sugar and some other stuff. And later he decided to go into industrialization. We can see his stories today. Dangote is one of the richest black men in the world. And this man is so humble. You see, his stories is a man that which are actually it should inspire us. And if you're young, a young African, whether you are all over the world, if you're living abroad, you see, I'm a New Yorker, right? Living in Nigeria right now. I'm Nigerian American living in Nigeria. I came back to Nigeria a couple of, let's say, it's about a year and some months, almost 2 years now. And I came here to do something really great. I also encourage you, if you're living abroad, if you're thinking about what to do, you're thinking about Africa, or you're tired of living abroad, this is the time to think about Africa, because Africa is where the future is. And if you're looking for inspirations, Dangote, it should inspire you. Dangote's story should inspire you. Dangote must be protected by all means, because this man has brought businesses. He has shown us the way that it is possible to make good money. It is possible to make a difference in Africa. He created an industry in Nigeria which operates in many African countries today. Today he just signed a deal recently with Ethiopia to build one of the largest fertilizer. It's going to be one of the largest in the world. And you know what that means for the economy. When you think about Dangote, you think about poverty eradication. You're thinking about job creation. You're thinking about industrialization. You're thinking about patriotism. You're thinking about investment. This man has shown us the way. And that fertilizer plant that's going to be built in Ethiopia, you know what that means for East Africa? Because that fertilizer plant, when it's completed, is going to eradicate hunger. Hunger in Ethiopia. It's going to reduce poverty in a lot of East Africa, because in East Africans now, they can actually buy fertilizer from what's it called, from Ethiopia. They don't have to import anymore. What does that mean? That's reduction on import and deny the money of these countries we appreciate, because the money they used to spend to import this fertilizer from abroad, they don't have to do that anymore. It will get just for neighboring country. Logistics becomes shortage, and price of things, food prices, everything will come down. That's what it means. So that fertilizer that is being built in Ethiopia right now by Dangote is going to transform that East African economy. This is what we are talking about. Nobody is going to build Africa for us. It's you and I that is going to build Africa. If you're living in the diaspora, like me, I've lived abroad for years. I'm in Nigeria, America, from New York. I tell you, I'm in Nigeria at the moment. I put my foot on the ground. You know what I mean? We're here to build Africa. Let's quit complaining. Let's get involved. Dangote have shown us that it is possible. There are many entrepreneurs, many opportunities in Africa. If you're still there, you're still trying to ask yourself, what am I going to do? Come to the continent. Forget about social media and come put your foot on the ground here. Dangote must be protected, because when you think about industrialization, we think about anything positive of Africa. Dangote's story should inspire every one of us. This man has told us, and that it is possible. He has shown us the way, and you and I should actually follow his footsteps. Dangote must be protected for the interest, not just for Nigeria, for the interest of the black race. So if you are there in the world, other parts of the world, you're still in Africa, you're still darting. Africa is where the future is. It is time to put your foot on the ground. Let's follow Dangote's step. He assured us the possibility is there. Those people who are accusing Dangote of monopoly, these are people who does not want progress for us. You know, understand? They don't want progress for Africa. They don't want progress for Nigeria. But it is possible. Things can happen in this continent, and we see it is possible. So friends, get involved. It is time. It is time to come to Africa and put your foot on the ground. Dangote has shown us that it is possible. Dangote must be protected by government. If you're a Nigerian, if you're African, we must everything online. Let us support Dangote wherever way you can. People are speaking evil against him online. Oppose those things, because this man thinks about job creations. When you talk about Dangote, you're thinking about employment. thinking about poverty eradication. You're thinking about industrialization. You're thinking about, there's so many things that comes with this, man. It is positivity, not negative energy. That's what we need today in Africa. Let's stop putting ourselves down. Let's work for the interest of the continent. So, friends, what are you thinking? We must protect Dangote by any means. If you're online, people are speaking evil against him, whatever, make sure you come and defend that man, because that man is creating jobs all over Africa. Please subscribe to the channel, and please subscribe to the channel, like and comment. This is Africa time. It is time to get involved. The future is no more in Europe. The future is no more in America. The future is in Africa. So get involved. Until next time, I'll see you soon.